guys, I am so excited to be filming this video today. I know that I just started my video off by screaming in your face, but I don't even care because I'm so excited. I got a brand new camera and a new microphone, so I am like a kid in a candy shop right now. I am so happy because I have been having so many issues with my recent camera now, which is my old camera, so many issues with it, and it just drives me crazy. And like, gosh, my dog is snorting so much. But it just drives me crazy because I never want to like really film because I'm just so frustrated by the fact that it's like, I'm never really in focus. I'm always blurry, like, and off camera, like I'm constantly having to focus it with using like makeup brushes. Like I'll grab a makeup brush and have to like reach out and focus it, or like use a little remote, which broke a while ago. But anyways, long story short, I got a new microphone, a new camera, so my audio and my visual should definitely be upgraded for you guys, which I'm so excited about. Oh my gosh. And this camera actually autofocuses. Watch. Are you ready? Ah! I'm so excited. Like seriously, just having a camera that autofocuses, I'm like, what took me so long? What the hell took me so long? Okay, I'm gonna stop babbling, wow. Anyways, recently I have been in a really bronzy kind of makeup mood. I feel like summer is coming up around the corner and I'm just feeling very bronzy. Oh, so original Jaclyn, right? Summer's around the corner. I just feel like super bronzy. It was so perfect because I had no idea that this palette was coming out in the first place, and I got it in the mail yesterday, and when I opened it up, like I lost my mind. I was like, it's like Morphe just knows my mood or something. Like we're so connected. Like look at this palette. Can we just please take a moment? Look at this palette. This is the new 35R palette. It launches on Tuesday. This was supposed to be kind of like a surprise launch, they said. Like they haven't advertised it or talked about it. They just kind of wanted to drop it and let the world have it. Holy guacamole. This palette has 15 shimmers, 18 mattes, and then 2 satins. And I love that all of the shimmers are right here so you can see all of them like together. I just really love that layout, and you can see all the mattes with the 2 satins right there. It's so beautiful. Let me show you it compared to the 350, because this is, I'm sure, their best seller right here. And I want you to be able to see the difference in comparison so you can kind of get to know the new palette. I personally think that this one is definitely giving the 350 a run for its money, and I have a feeling this is gonna be their new best seller because when I opened this, it like took my breath away. It is so freaking beautiful. Like I love this. The 350 definitely has more of these orangey colors right here alongside, but I think overall I like the colors better in this entire palette. Like I've told you guys before how in this palette, like I usually stick in this region right here only because this is like the warm region of the palette, whereas this palette, I'm like, the whole thing is freaking gorgeous. Georgie, can you not? Like, could you just not? I legit have so many of these 350s. I think I own like 5, maybe 6 or 7 of these that just float around my house, between my house and my office, because it genuinely is one of my favorite makeup palettes. You guys, like I really can't do this. All right, so my face is already primed and good to go, ready for the beat. I'm gonna be using the same foundation I used in my last video, my Get Ready With Me, and this is the Dior Forever foundation. It says on here that it is everlasting wear and pore refining effect. And I'm telling you guys, I wore it all day at Busch Gardens. I could not even believe how beautiful this looked on my skin. So many people were asking on my Get Ready With Me how I felt about this foundation at the end of a long day. And you guys, I loved it. Like my sisters kept complimenting my makeup all day long. Like not necessarily my makeup application, like my eyeshadow or anything, but my skin. Like all day they kept being like, Jaclyn, how does your foundation still look so perfect? Because in the middle of the afternoon, it did get really hot because we were in the direct sun. So all of us were like definitely sweaty and like taking off our jackets and, you know, like riding roller coasters and all that jazz. So at the end of the day, like after being at an amusement park for like 7.5 hours, we were all like worn down. And I'm telling you, like, not to like brag or like toot my own horn anyway, because it has nothing to do with like what I did. It's just like my makeup still looked perfect, like perfect. Like my sisters would not stop talking about it. They're like, how is it still so perfect? I'm like, you guys, this foundation is like voodoo. It is so fragrant that when I apply it, I can smell on my face for like the first several minutes. I feel like all these bougie brands like over fragrance everything. Like Chanel, Dior, YSL, like all of their makeup, all their cosmetics smell so strong that I'm just like, oh. All right, I'm going to go in with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, of course, in the shade Light Medium Honey. This might be a little light. I'm gonna mix some medium with it. Gosh, it's like, how is this still light? I had someone leave a comment a couple of weeks ago complaining about me using this Tarte Shape Tape Concealer too much and telling me that they're so sick of seeing me use the same concealer over and over. And I was just kind of like, sounds personal problem. All the girls and boys out there who are makeup obsessed, even if you're not makeup obsessed, even if you're just like an average woman who just wears makeup every once in a while, you know how hard it is to find that amazing ride or die perfect concealer. Like for me, concealer and foundation is like jeans. It is so hard to find the perfect pair of jeans, and once you find them, like you're so ride or die for them, and that's how foundation and concealer are. Speaking of comments though, on my last video, I was getting so many comments about me having too much filler or too much Botox or whatever it may be, just making comments on my face, which by the way, let me just say, I feel like no one has manners anymore. Like the fact that people just think it's okay to comment on someone else's appearance, I'm just like, what? Like, I don't know, I was raised differently than that. Just commenting on a woman's appearance, man or woman, it's never okay. But as far as filler and Botox goes, I have always, from the very beginning, been honest with you guys. Like, why would I not be? Like, you guys see me every single day on YouTube and on Snapchat and Instagram. Like, obviously, if my face is gonna make some changes, I'm gonna talk about it. Like, I'm not gonna be like, my lips just got swollen for like no reason. And they're just like this all the time. We can see the people out there who have had work done. Like when these celebrities deny getting work done, it's like so pathetic. Like, I've been honest with you guys about everything that I've gotten done. Yes, I've gotten filler in my lips. Yes, I have filler in my under eye. And yes, I got some filler right here in my nose because I hated my crooked nose. Like, I've been insecure about it ever since it was broken when I was 13 years old. And guess what? I'm allowed to fix these things. I'm allowed to do this. I'm allowed to do whatever I want. It's my body, not yours, mine. And if you don't want to look at it, you don't have to. Like, you can X out of this video. It's like, I am very much pro, like, do you boo. Whatever it is that's gonna make you happy, like, do it. But no, I've never had surgery. Yes, my face has rounded out. I've gained a lot of weight, like a lot of weight from my body. So yeah, I've changed and I really don't like the way my face looks right now, and it definitely is an insecurity of mine. So when everyone else brings it up, it's just like, yeah, and all the filler that I have had done is old news at this point. You know, it's like that was 8 months ago. It's not like I just went out and did it last week and it's like this big, huge change. It's like the only thing that's changed in the past 8 months is my weight gain. Like, they don't really bother me, but still, it's just like, can we not be so rude and just like demanding? I'm just gonna go ahead and set my face with a little powder. The other day in my Get Ready With Me video, a bunch of people were asking what powder brush this is, and it is a La Mer powder brush. They sent it to me. I would have never bought this on my own in the first place. I didn't know anything about it. But they sent it to me and I was like, ooh, that looks so nice. And it is. I haven't looked up the price. I'm sure it is ridiculously expensive. So that's why I'm using it, because they sent it to me for free. So thank you so much to La Mer for doing this, but do not feel like you need to buy a La Mer powder brush to get a beautiful finish, because you don't. All right, I'm gonna fill in the bushes real quick. Let me just grab my brow definer, and I'm gonna skip past this part for you guys because no one likes watching people fill in their brows. It's not fun. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with the star of the show, the new 35R. I'm gonna go in with this matte brown right here initially in my crease. I'm gonna go in with the R37. This is from the Morphe Rose Gold collection. I talked about it in my last video. I have been obsessed with this brush recently. I use it always. Okay, Pigment, how are you? I use it every single time I do my makeup to apply the first shadow in my crease. I don't know, there's something about it because it's like really fluffy, but it's got like a little bit of like a point, like a taperedness at the very end, and it just gets in there nice and tight, but it also just blends it out so smoothly. I swear Morphe shadows keep getting better and better every single palette. Like every time they come out with a new palette, I feel like the shadows are creamier and more pigmented than they were before. And I know that's what a lot of you guys say as well. Like I see the comments and the tweets that you guys send to me talking about Morphe, and I see that comment all the time from people saying how the quality is just getting better and better, and I completely agree. All right, now I'm gonna go in with, oh gosh, which color do I wanna go with? I don't know. I'm gonna go with this one right here. It's kind of a baby pukey brown, but it's subtle. It's not like really intense. It's like a kind of a lighter, oh my gosh, it's such a pretty color. And I'm just going to pack that on right over top of that. Everyone has their own opinion as far as like packing on eyeshadow over top of more eyeshadow, like doing layers. Some people don't like it, some people do. Some makeup artists think that it's like very necessary and like crucial in the makeup application to really get like that three-dimensional look and have it really blended, which I am one of those people. I totally agree that as I blend more colors together, like the eyeshadow look just starts to look more and more and more blended. But if you are someone who you just want to do like 1 or 2 eyeshadows and be done, you can totally do that as well. But I do think that you just get an overall more flawless finish when you use a couple of different eyeshadows to blend everything out. I'm gonna grab an angled brush and just stamp some translucent powder right here. You guys have seen me do this several times. It has quickly become a like key step in my makeup application. Anytime I'm doing anything smoky whatsoever, I always do this step because I'm telling you, like, it is just a dream. It makes the application so easy and just gives me that desired look that I want without having to use any scotch tape or pull at my skin or like clean anything up. Like, this just does all the work for me. I love it. I'm gonna grab this color right here just because I'm so ridiculously drawn to it. To me, it looks exactly like MAC texture, which is one of my all-time favorites. If you guys remember the days where I was obsessed with matte texture, then you really are an OG. This is beautiful. Like, it even has the same very slight shimmer in it like matte texture did. Oh my gosh, I love it. That orange undertone in it, so pretty. I'm gonna go in with this color right here. It's like a chocolatey, bronzy color. These are definitely way more coppery, but I wanna go in with that chocolate color. I actually love, love, love this color right down here because it's like a really, really dark chocolate with like a black tint in it. But for today's look, I have a look in mind and I wanna go with this one. I'm gonna spritz my brush first with some Fix Plus. I swear, I don't even go in with shimmer shadows anymore unless I spray my brush with Fix Plus. Like, that's just what it's come to. Me and my friend Jackie were hanging out the other night playing with makeup, and she was saying the same thing. She was like, do you ever apply makeup anymore? Like, just regular shimmers without spraying your brush? I was like, no, never. She's like, me too. Like, it just becomes such a habit because it just makes everything so metallic. I'm bringing that dark color all the way over on the outer portion so that my entire lid has that shimmer. I'm gonna grab this color at the very bottom in the very center of the palette, just this really dark matte kind of chocolatey color. It's got a little bit of a purpley undertone, and I'm gonna just tap that right in that outer corner area. Then what I'm gonna do is grab a different brush. This is the Morphe M411. It looks like this. And I'm gonna go in with this color right here again. I'm gonna scoop a little bit of that up, tap off the excess, and now I'm just gonna go right here in that area and just make sure we have no harsh lines. I'm gonna go back in with that flat definer brush. This is a MAC 242, and I'm gonna pick up this color right here that is just screaming my name, this gorgeous like sunshine gold. I'm just gonna lightly tap that right in this area, kind of the transition between those two browns. Oh, give it to me. I'm just gonna grab a brush and just wipe this translucent powder away. All right, I'm gonna get to work on that lower lash line, and I'm gonna start off with this shade right here. And I'm gonna do this on the entire lower lash line, all the way from the outer corner to the inner corner. You know I love a good blown out lower lash line. All right, I'm gonna grab that dark brown once again on a definer brush this time, and this is a Sigma E15. I'm putting this right on my lash line, nice and close. I'm just going back in with that pencil brush, and I am just blending all of that together. All right, so now I'm gonna go back in and grab a little bit more of this yellowy golden shade because I am just so beyond attracted to this color. I'm gonna get my brush nice and wet with some Fix Plus because I'm gonna put that on my lower lash line. I'm actually gonna put it right in the very center of the lower lash, right underneath my eye. I'm gonna grab some of this shade right here. This is the lightest shimmer in the palette. I'm gonna use that to highlight my brow bone and see how it goes. I might not like it because I am so picky about the highlight that I use on my brow bone. Oh, that actually is really nice. What the? I'm honestly shocked right now. Like, I am so picky about my brow bone highlight. I'm gonna grab one of these Marc Jacobs eyeliners in the shade Marigold. I'm gonna put it in my inner waterline. I don't know if I'm gonna love this or not, but let's just try it and see what happens. It's weird, like I can't really see it. Like it's definitely on, like I saw it go on, but I don't know, it doesn't like have a pop. Like I want it to pop. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna grab that yellowy gold that I've been loving so much from this palette. I'm gonna dip a little brush in it, and I'm going to just gently put it right there on my waterline. Yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna throw some false lashes on and I will be right back. All right, so I applied some Slayla lashes to my eyes by Flutter because they are one of my favorite pairs ever and they are so comfortable. And then I just applied some mascara to my lower lashes as well. All right, so now I wanna bronze the heck out of my face. I'm gonna go in with the Marc Jacobs Omega Bronzer. I fell in love with this after repurchasing it, you guys. Like, I don't know if you remember, but I owned this a couple years ago and I didn't like it. Like, I just tried it one time and for some reason didn't like it. And then Manny said that it is like the best bronzer ever. So I was like, okay, let me give it one more shot because me and Manny usually have pretty similar tastes in makeup. I'm obsessed. I absolutely love it. I don't know why I didn't like it the first time, but I love, love, love it. I have not worn it yet though with my spray tan. I only have worn it when I was really fair, so I don't know how it's gonna look. So let's find out. Yay, it works. It's bronzing me. Oh my gosh, I'm so dumb. I had this brush sitting right next to another brush that has black all over it, and look. Can you see my brush has black all over it, and as I'm applying this, my bronzer is like so choppy and muddy looking. Okay, it's not that bad. This could be worse. It could be worse. Okay, let me think. Okay, I'm gonna take just a blank brush and just go over everything. All right, I'm gonna take some translucent powder. I'm taking my Cover FX translucent powder and I'm just going to go under here and clean up a bit. I'm so mad at my forehead. I'm gonna pop on some inner corner highlight using the Ofra Beverly Hills highlighter. All right, I'm just gonna go in and dust this hot mess away. And then for highlight, I got the new Ofra and Nikki Tutorials collection. It is a highlight and 3 liquid lipsticks. I'm so happy for her. Congratulations to you, Nikki. I cannot wait to try this highlight, but I just wanted to show you guys the box on camera because look at how pretty this is. I love it with the glitter. It's so cool. Such a great idea. So there's a light shade, like a medium golden color, and then a copper shade down at the very bottom. So 3 different colors. And I'm sure if you swirled it all together, it would be beautiful if you were feeling ballsy. I'm gonna pick up this golden shade right there. I'm just gonna do that one by itself. Let me just wiggle my little brush around in there. Yes, honey. Gorgeous. I'm gonna grab a tiny bit of the white. Oh, yes. All right, so on the lips, I applied the Ofra and Nikki Tutorials liquid lipstick in the shade Nude Potion. And then I applied a gloss over top because it does have like a purpley pinkish undertone in it. It looks like that. So pretty, but I wanted something that had a little bit more of a brownish tint on my lips with this bronze look. So I applied the Bare Minerals gloss in the shade Fly right over top of it. All right, you guys, so this is the completed look. I am absolutely obsessed with these colors on my eyes. Like, obsessed with these colors. Like, I cannot get over like that yellowy gold. Like, I did not realize how much I would love that color. I've really never used that color of gold on my eye before. I usually go for like a way warmer gold, not so much like a sunny gold with like a green undertone. But oh my God, I love it so much. Notice how I'm not saying anything about the face because I'm still pissed about my bronzer. Still pissed. At least it's not a real problem in the world, but still, like, every time I look in the mirror, I'm just like, anyways, that's it, you guys. I really hope that you like this kind of casual, laid-back makeup tutorial. Recently, I feel like, I don't know, it's just different. The past couple of weeks, I've been filming with, like, no sparkly background and, like, very minimal lights and, like, doing talk-throughs instead of voiceovers, and it definitely feels very different and out of my comfort zone, but I don't know, you guys seem to like it. I get a great response, but I just sometimes feel like, oh my gosh, like, is this what people really want? So I just definitely want my channel to be a place that you guys love. So if you guys have suggestions for videos and types of videos and tutorials that you guys want to see, let me know in the comment section down below. I know that there's a lot of comments and a lot of people and it can be overwhelming and you feel like your voice isn't gonna be heard, but that's not true because I read my comments all the time, and even though I can't sit around and respond to all of them, like I'm constantly reading comments as I'm going, as I'm living life, I'm reading comments, and then if I see like an awesome idea, I'll screenshot it and I'll save it in a folder because I love your guys' ideas so much. I actually have a video in mind that I really want to do in the next couple of weeks, which is like a how I would do my wedding makeup now video, because I've had so many requests from people asking like how I would do my wedding makeup if I were to get married right now, and I really love that idea. So I want to do like a how I would do my wedding makeup now video. So I just have to really think about it, like, oh my God, that's a really big deal. Like, that's my wedding. Like, I gotta really think about how I would actually do my wedding makeup 100% right now. So, but yeah, let me know if you guys have any suggestions or anything you wanna see. I'm totally open to it. Now that I have this new camera, and I'm filming at my house again, I feel very comfortable on camera, and I'm just really happy to be here and be doing this. And yeah, that's it. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.